good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. It's Barely Necessities. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley, and our site manager, Rebecca Burbank, is with me. How you doing, Becca?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. That's a Roosevelt hoodie, right?
It is a Roosevelt's hoodie, and yeah, Stitch. You probably can't see it very well. I wore it because we're coming close to Stitch Day, and he's right there on the front. So yes, this is a Roosevelt's hoodie given to us from Roosevelt's. I love it. This is my favorite article of clothing that they have. Are these performance hoodies? They're so super stretchy. So yeah, I'm always ready to rock a Roosevelt's hoodie.
Gio popping by to say hi. Hi, Gio. We've already got a little like from up above. Thanks, Caleb. Appreciate it. Always appreciate somebody who's willing to hit that button for us. We've got a lot of merchandise to talk about. Obviously, Stitch Day just around the corner, so he's going to be a highlight. But I wanted to make sure all of you were aware that Lightning Lane has seen some changes. Well, Genie Plus has been renamed, and they've changed a little bit of how it operates, and you can get it in advance at Walt Disney World. All of the details on those changes that have happened to kind of that bypass the standby line alternative that you pay for over at the Disney parks. We've got articles about it. The guys were on earlier. My husband, your husband, and our site CEO, Ben, were chatting about it. So be sure to check that out here on the laughingplace.com's channel. Gio, mom's gonna have to no longer Genie Plus Plus, huh? Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Genie Lightning. Can we call her Lightning? Is that what we'll do? You know, Doobie hasn't fallen for one of those lightning memes lately.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah.
Ka-chow.
I know. I'm surprised. I figured it would be never ending. I keep waiting to get a text from him. Up, I fell for it again. But so far so good. But you've been gathering up information about a special offer over at Disney Store.
Yeah, this seems to be a popular offer at Disney Store. Every once in a while, they'll bring out this spend $100 and choose a free gift, usually valued between like $22.99 and $24.99. So these are valued at $22.99, and there's like 18, 19 different items that you can pick. You get one, of course, for the $100 that you spend, and if you spend 200, 300, I think you're only going to get that one gift. So the incentive.
This is the one that I liked when I was looking through the ones. It's a weighted plush. It's Olaf. He's so cute.
They are so cozy and comfy. We have two. We have a Winnie the Pooh and we have Minnie Mouse, and like they sit up on their own and they're just really, really nice to hold. So yeah, if Olaf is part of this deal, so if you're going to spend $100 at Disney Store today and tomorrow, make sure that you pick a free gift for yourself. You have to use the code GIFT at checkout, and don't forget to add the free shopping or the free shipping as well with the code ShipMagic. But yeah, some pretty great deals.
Shopping. I want a free shopping thing. I liked that idea instead of free shipping. Free shopping, yeah, sign me up. Over at Disneyland for Magic Key holders, they are offering a Viva Navidad. It's halfway to the holidays. We're actually going to be talking about that on this YouTube channel on Thursday, tell you some of the special offers that are out there as you look to a Christmas time trip down to either Disneyland, Disney World. But if you're a Magic Key holder, you can get this bag.
Yeah, starting tomorrow. And actually, Rebecca, I didn't even realize at the bottom of the article, we do link to the overall article looking at some of the merchandise. So I wanted to talk about the bag, but I had completely forgotten to put the other link in there. But it's in that article, the one that the sneak peek at the loads of holiday merchandise. If we can just kind of if we can just look through some of these.
I'd love to.
I know, some fun new merchandise coming for the winter holiday season.
Little snowman ears. Here, let me make it bigger. Look, everybody. There you go. Little
Yeah.
snowman ear. You know where they took these pictures? Do you recognize it?
This is at Winter Summerland the mini golf course, right?
I love that one. Have you ever had a chance to do some golf over at the Winter Summerland course over there?
Yes, and I think we did the summer side.
It's such a neat concept. If you haven't checked it out, so what it is they have it's a mini golf course right there by Blizzard Beach. So kind of over more towards that Animal Kingdom area, Walt Disney World. They have two courses, and on one course is like Santa and his elves on summer vacation. So you have things like, I want to say Santa is buried under the sand, and so you have to like go over his big belly. It's like a little sand lump, and that's like one of the obstacles. And then the other side is themed more towards the kind of that wintry season. So they call it Winter Summerland, and it's like, oh, it's very Christmas. They have Christmas music playing.
Yes.
The decor features all kinds of like twinkle lights and wreaths. It's a little bit of Christmas fun in the midst of the Florida summer, or Florida whatever it is. So so we've even got some Hanukkah stuff coming.
Yes, I think this ear pattern has been around before, but there's a throw blanket and a mug, and
Ooh.
those look different. That's new, a new image to me, and I really like the blue and gold colors that they chose.
I'm fond of this blue and gold as well. This imagery right here is reminiscent of a design they did a few years back, but I'm very fond of it. I mean, this is a different realization of it, but kind of Mickey with the dreidel and Minnie sitting alongside, and you've got the Hanukkah gelt there. Yeah, I like this going with blue and gold. They tend to trend blue and silver when it comes to their Hanukkah items, so it's nice to see a little bit of a different color palette for that. Oh, pajamas. Oh, I may have okay, I may have to get these. I like these a lot. Okay. Oh, some holiday sweaters as well. Mickey's looking a little bit more vintage in these designs to me, Becca.
I think so too, and I like that. I like a good throwback every once in a while. I feel like last year they did vintage, but it was almost like vintage settings, but kind of like a modern Mickey. And now this feels like they're gonna go for that more vintage Mickey and keep with that vintage setting.
I like these. I'm enjoying these a lot. Gio's fond of the holiday sweaters. Okay, see, so we're already getting our lists in line. It's kind of hard when it's 100 degrees outside.
I know.
But hopefully these are bringing the cooler temperatures to your brain and letting you relax. Oh, this is sweet with the holiday design, the sweater design on the ears, and then you've got kind of a nice furry white, creamy white bow there. And according to Gio, the onesie has pockets. So,
oh, that's a win.
Yeah,
you don't realize how much you enjoy having pockets until there are none. And then I'm like, where am I going to put my hands?
Definitely. Oh, and even a Santa bucket hat.
Yeah.
So they're kind of joining the bucket hat crate. One of my favorite bucket hats is a fuzzy one. It's from the 90s. It said Disney Princess, so it was that really cotton candy pink.
Yes.
Super fuzzy. Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I know.
But I might, but
you might get it.
Want it. But it's, look at this, it's like a elf hat on top of a
baseball cap.
Yeah. I want to know why don't they just add a bill to the hat? Like, rather than, like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, make it like a little Santa-y hat, but then with a bill or something. Oh, no. It seems very, yeah.
Well,
it seems very tall.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Gio's got a great point there. It is a very tall cap to wear.
Okay, do you know what this reminds me of? As I think about it, do you remember the Perry the Platypus hat they had, where it was Perry, his bill, and then his eyes, and then they had like the little fedora that he wore on top? That's what this reminds me of.
Yes.
It reminds me of the Perry the Platypus with like the little hat on top. Okay. Now I was like, what is this? It feels so familiar, but that's why. Okay. And of course, they've got some enormous ornaments.
Yes.
No, these are for your table. But.
Well, these are tabletop ornaments. So they light up.
They're pretty.
They are pretty.
You could use them like in the I was thinking like in your kitchen or like on your dining room table instead of a candle. Little way to bring this holiday light to your meal time. Even all kinds of stuff, Becca.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for throwing this on you at the last minute here. I was like, I knew there was I wanted to talk about both, and then I only grabbed the one link. So
no, it's all no, this is fun. This is all good. Like, see, today Juby learned that there's such a thing as tabletop ornaments. Who knew? Some fuzzy socks. Is there stockings? As I'm going through it, Becca, is there anything in particular that you want to make sure that I find my way down to? Because there is some cute, like how adorable is Elf Stitch taking a nap.
I know. It looks like Rigby. My dog, Rigby.
I agree. Yeah, I can see it.
Although she's not blue, but oh no, there's nothing in particular. I just wanted to look through. So anything that you want to spotlight for sure. I just thought it was
so adorable. So Becca gathered all these up.
No, not me.
I'm sorry. I'm so used. I'm still.
I know. Usually.
Okay, for the past few years around here, pretty much if it was anything merchandise related, Becca's hands were on it and published it on the site. But now our team has grown, and Becca doesn't have to be publishing all of our merchandise stuff anymore. So here we go. We've got some merchandise for the Very Merry Christmas Party. They're going with the traditional, Christmas time red, but an elegant gold. For the kind of the accent on it. You've got Mickey and the crew along with Main Street represented on the Spirit jersey. So if you are going to be going to the Very Merry Christmas Party and you want to get that Spirit jersey, keep in mind, I like the whoever wrote this is cute. Merchandise is hotter than cocoa by the fireplace.
I think that's Mr. Tony Betty.
Yeah, I was going to say
Tony. This is a Tony article.
This feels like Tony. So very, very good. So yeah, it keeps the vibe warm and bright all season. So there you go. And then over at Jollywoods, they have the new adorable character Ollie, who was introduced for that event last year. The event is returning, and they're bringing along some merchandise. You've got a crossbody with adorable Ollie on it. You've got these ears featuring Ollie the gingerbread man. It's a little it's nice and plush. The band, it looks soft and plushy. And then you've got the Disney Jollywood Nights on it and the adorable catchphrase of Happy Ollie Days.
Yes, Ollie. I love it.
So yeah, so a lot of fun coming this holiday season at Disney Store and at the Disney parks. And like I say, on Thursday, we're going to be talking with Mouse Fan Travel about the offers that are coming as well. If you are thinking about a holiday Christmas time trip down to Disney World. Let's see. Moving on, Becca, we're going to talk about Bluey now, huh?
Yeah, I just thought this was cute. Have you watched any of Bluey?
I've seen one over at Ben's, but I haven't watched very many yet.
No, I mean we definitely haven't watched half of them, but what we have seen we've enjoyed. And so it's fun to see Bluey merchandise popping up at Disney Store. And this is a little Bluey shopping cart. Did you ever have these little carts when you were a kid?
My siblings did. I did not have that. And then Gideon had our son, he had it was like a checkout thing. So it was like the little register with a little microphone and a little area where you could weigh stuff, and it was Mickey Mouse. So all the money had Mickey on it and stuff, and all the items had Mickey on them. So yeah, Gio jumping in saying Bluey is fun to watch. I hear that from so many people. Very, very popular.
Yeah,
by the way,
we love it. He's talking about the dog.
Your pooch is missing you. So yeah. So there's some new Bluey item over. By the way, this is way cute. Follow me, Remy.
Yes.
Toy.
Yeah.
Learn more about that on the site as well. It's our item of the day.
Exactly. Yes.
So cute.
So yeah, I thought this grocery cart was fun because it reminds me of being a kid, and I like that there's some toys from our childhoods that that still carry over. Because as things are technologically advanced, sometimes these toys and like dolls talk now. I mean, they talked when I was a kid too, but there's a little bit more of that technological element to a lot of things, and this is just kind of simple and fun.
Imaginative play. I get you. I
So.
understand. I thought you just got confused because you were doing all this Stitch stuff, and so you just threw in yet another blue critter of some sort. Because see, look, here's Stitch, and yes, at Spencer's, not what one would expect necessarily. Spencer's is known for lots of different kinds of items over there at the mall. But how adorable is he in his glittery Elvis suit and pompadour?
Yeah, I think this is fantastic. This is the second year that Spencer's is celebrating Stitch Day. So they've got some new items from last year. I really like that shirt because I like anything outer space. So the fact that they're like, here's Stitch with some planets and he's an alien, I'm like, that's perfect.
Oh, and it's nice with the acid wash too. I like that kind of unique garment design, as they like to always put on the label, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's got some blues and purples around them as well, not only just the planets. I'm not sure how well that comes off sometimes on the screen.
That's true. Yeah.
But beyond that gray, there's some nice splashes of color as well. And Leroy.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen Leroy on. I've seen Angel and Lilo, obviously, but I don't think I've seen a lot of Stitch and Leroy merchandise.
Not as much. So nice to see that represented as well. Ooh, interesting bandana pattern on this blanket over there. It's at Spencer's. Yeah.
And a couple different colors, of course, because Stitch has the purple ears, and I like that his nose is darker. I think it's a really interesting realization.
And of course, that plush we were talking about earlier, because he's too cute, so I had to show it again.
Oh, of course.
I like the pompadour especially. And Angel, well represented among the items at Spencer's, including this cuddly pillow.
Yeah.
So, nice group of items. If you have a Spencer's near you or you're looking online, be sure to stop by this article and get a little taste of what's popping up over at Spencer's for their joining in on Stitch Day tomorrow, 6/26. See, June 26th. See what they did there? They've turned it into Stitch Day.
Yes, they did. And we've got more. We got a lot of Stitch merchandise to look at. I think this was another Tony article that he put together over the weekend, a little bit of a roundup of different Stitch merchandise at some of our favorite retailers, some stuff coming to Disney store and stuff available at other like BoxLunch and Lounge Play.
Yeah, I was having that conversation with some friends the other day because they have a Donald Duck fan in their life.
Okay.
And was trying
this is the year.
Well, and it was reminding them that, it's not like it was decades ago, you would pretty much, just find it like, at the Disney store and maybe like Target or Walmart. But no, now Spencer's, BoxLunch,
Hot Topic, Target.
And even like with various makeup brands as well, you'll find offerings within that Disney realm. So like Ulta has carried numerous lines that specifically feature palettes inspired by Disney characters, or you even have Lego doing these figures now, not just buildings, but you can have a Lego Stitch enjoying a lovely ice cream, wearing a Hawaiian shirt with a hibiscus I think it's a hibiscus.
I think so too.
So yeah, his ears are very big here.
Yes, they really are.
Popping in saying, didn't realize Spencer's was still a thing. Yeah,
I know.
I'm bad because I feel like I didn't know malls were still a thing. I haven't been to a mall in a very, very long time. But if I did, I would see this adorable pair of, actually, these may be Target or Walmart. But
these are Walmart, yeah.
Walmart, okay. Yeah, it's an adorable pair of slip-on shoes. You've got Stitch on the one side, Angel on the other. If you tap your toes together, it's like they tap their noses.
Exactly.
Little. If the flower is up high, it's a hibiscus. Down low, it's a low viscus.
I want to go boo, but also I'm totally a fan of the dad joke, so I think I'm gonna give it to you, Gio. That was good. That was
Somebody's been on the Jungle Cruise. That's a total Jungle Cruise swipe. Oh, and the team over at Yellow Pop, they're continuing their line of various neon sculpted signs, silhouettes of Disney characters, phrases, kind of within that Disney realm. And this time it's an adorable Stitch head.
Yeah, I like that. We haven't purchased any yet, but I'm really intrigued by these neon signs. I'm like, we have the space for them. It's just, do I want to devote my budget to that right now? But
I gotcha.
I think they look fantastic.
I'm not in my forever home, so that's why I'm just looking at them longingly. Eventually, when I'm in my forever home, there's one or two there's one in particular that I'm really fond of. Over at BoxLunch specifically, we've got some more Stitch stuff. Today's a very Stitch heavy day. I'm sure Gio is trying to figure out exactly where his Stitch budget is going to go, but they've got this adorable button up blue, that familiar flower pattern like we've seen before when it comes to Lilo and Stitch, the way they represent the tropical flowers. Stitch enjoying his coconut drink, Scrump alongside.
And I think a lot of these articles, or a lot of the merchandise we're looking at this BoxLunch article, are exclusive to BoxLunch. So you're not going to find them at other stores. So if there's something here that you like, they might have it in the BoxLunch at your mall, or you can get it online. But yeah, this is, don't delay. If you like something that you see here, you can only get it at BoxLunch.
It looks like he's rubbing his tummy.
He does. That was a good meal.
Yeah, I think he's got a rumbly in his tumbly. This is a hair clip. I love this. This is so cute.
I know. Yeah, Rigby does that too. She has done that where she's laid with her front paws behind her and her face down, and you're like, "Are you okay? You did this to yourself."
This is relatable right here.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Over at Disney Store, if you want to have some Stitch stuff to for your meal times, they've got insulated cooler. They've got an insulated backpack. So lots of items to make your mealtime more fun with your friend Stitch. This is one of my favorite Stitch poses.
It's such a good one. Yeah. And the aloha, yeah. And I think this is perfect for entertaining, for having people over, especially if you're going to do a movie night. Like, how perfect.
Totally. And let's see, Hot Topic. We're going to take a look at Hot Topic. Once again, all the links will be below. So if you want to look more deeply at some of the items that we're just taking a quick peek at, or see the full list, because we're just grabbing a couple from each article. These are little earrings that look like Stitch is taking a bite out of your ear. And they're nice little post, kind of latch onto your, looking like he's latched onto your earlobe. I think they're cute.
I think they are too.
We've got some blankets as well, reminding you of the specialness of Lilo and Stitch and Ohana. So cute. Color changing cups.
I know. Aren't they cute? Yeah, you've kind of got it like a tiki style for Stitch. I'm a big fan of the tumblers with the travel tumblers with straws. So I've used those for a long time now. So even better if it's color changing. Brings a little more fun to your day.
This is a Chia pet, and I didn't know these existed, and now I must have it. So I loved my the child. I bought Grogu, who was the child. That was my first Chia pet that I finally, growing up, I always saw the commercials on TV, but my parents would never spring for it. And I totally understand, but I'm old enough now that I can have my own spending money to waste the way I want to. And in that case, it was, because I'm sorry, but okay, so growing up, I thought, oh, Chia, this is so delightful and lovely. I will be upfront and honest. They stink horribly. Because it's a plant.
Yes.
Chia, it's chia seeds. Chia, you know what chia is. Nowadays, everybody's putting it in their protein drinks. But you smear this, you soak the seeds and then you smear them on here, and then they grow. And so, it smells like something growing. It's not a delightful herb or flower. And then as it ages, it attracts gnats and I mean, you have to pay attention to it, or it will not be pleasant. But when it is blossomed, like not blossomed, that's the wrong word, but when it really has grown out, they show it is nice. It's like your own little topiary in your house. And so, but it's short-lived. And then, but the nice thing is they give you enough seeds often that you can do it more than once.
Yep.
So you do it, it grows, it's nice to look at, you scrape it, you restart, you do it again. And then, so it's like a continuing topiary.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
But I wasn't prepared for the reality of raising a pet. Yes. The reality, just like a real pet.
Right.
And
right.
So, yeah.
Let's be realistic.
And you can have fun because with the other thing that I didn't realize was I was able to place the chia in varying places, or in various spots on the terracotta, this like a terracotta base.
Yes.
And so I could control what it looked like. So
yes.
I could have as much of it be chia'd as I wanted, or I could use the chia as like an accent point on the sculpt. So I've grown chia both ways on my Grogu, where it was like all chia, and then I've done it again where it's like just kind of some tufts on his head and tufts on his ears and things like that. You can you have a little bit of creativity fun, which another aspect of chia I didn't know. They've been doing a lot of Stitch as other characters too, Becca.
Yes. Yeah. He crashed Disney a couple years ago, And then now he's just like, I'm just going to dress up as the character. So it's, I don't know. This is cute. I think I like this one with Raja. I like that we have Scrump there as Abu. It's really clever. And I like the texture there on the zip pouch where you've kind of got that little like towel texture as well, or I suppose it could be part of the magic carpet, right?
it feels like a terry cloth version of the magic carpet. I agree with you. That's kind of where my brain went as well. They have a beautiful crossbody bag that on the one side has those adorable ducklings that Stitch reads a storybook to.
I know.
And then you have this lounge fly with the flower headband and little frog that, unlike Grogu, Stitch does not just throw in his mouth.
Right. He's going to be friends with the frog. He's not looking for a snack.
No. Continuing in that Stitch crashes Disney, which is kind of how we first met him. And they keep
that's true.
visiting it. We have a Cheshire Cat Stitch item, as well as a Be Our Guest. So lots of fun over there at Hot Topic, even the ridiculous in that this is a shower cap.
I know.
And so,
And it's totally reusable. I mean, like, yes, shower caps are reusable, but this is one of those like thicker it's with the 3D ears and just the way the vinyl, I think, or nylon perhaps, it's meant to last longer than a normal shower cap.
Yes, Gio, it's a shower cap. You need this, right?
Yeah.
This is totally Gio. I can envision you looking forward to a
rainstorm in Florida.
Yep. There you go. And if you're going for a swim and you want to bring Stitch along, they have an adorable two-piece. The top features ears on the straps. The bottom features bows on the hips. So there you go. A little bit more Stitch fun. Yeah, see, exactly. This is okay. You need this for like when you go your first trip on Tiana, Bayou Adventure.
Is it that big of a splash?
We need Stitch to crash Tiana.
Okay, yes, I'm all on board with that. I was just like, wait, it's not. You're not gonna get that wet on Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Tiana with the little shower cap action. Okay, we have exhausted
Stitch. Yes,
we've exhausted 626 Day, and we're moving on to the world of Marvel and appetites. And
Yeah, you can tell I'm stretching for Marvel merchandise this week, but I mean, this we talked about Lightning Lane at the top of the show. While it's not traditional merchandise, it is something that you purchase. It's barely a necessity, but you still need it. And the same thing can be said for pizza, especially themed to Deadpool and Wolverine, which is coming out, I think, in exactly like a month, or the 26th, July 26th. So
wow, okay, so
coming
yeah.
up super close. But yeah,
Okay,
I
so
like this.
let's explore what flavors are available here from DiGiorno. So this is the pizza you make at home that is so fluffy that their tagline is "It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno."
Yes.
So in this case, we have Deadpool and Wolverine, and the flavor number 1 is the Wade Special. I guess this is paying homage to a moment in Deadpool.
I think so. I'm trying to remember. It's
Wade
been a
Wilson
while.
being from Deadpool, I'm assuming, not from
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a pineapple and black olive pizza. So therefore, you've got a little bit of that sweet, a little bit of that tangy, some of that salty. So that's pizza number 1. Pizza number 2, we're diving into that chimichanga dynamic of Deadpool. See, I know chimichanga goes with Deadpool. I do know that much more.
That's all you need to know.
So this is a chimichanga inspired pizza. We've got spicy sauce. I want to say it's cumin. Let me make sure. Yep, spicy cumin sauce, a beef topping. We've got jalapeno, cheddar, mozzarella. So in essence, take that chimichanga and just transform it onto a pizza dough. This one sounds good. I want this one. I might have Doobie go get me.
The gimme chimmy sounds good. Yes, it does.
That sounds good. Okay, next up, the spicy Wolby pie. Okay, this one is all pork, and more pork. And I don't eat pork. However, it's pepperoni, chorizo, bacon. I know many people who will be very happy to enjoy a Wolby pie. Oh, Becca, one of them.
Seriously, I'm like, this sounds good. And then as soon as chorizo is mentioned, I'm like, I'm on board. That's like, serious. You can ask Kyle. Anytime there's a menu item and it has chorizo, I'm like, now I'm interested. So,
okay,
absolutely, yes.
We'll have to do taste testing. I'll go get it to me, and you can get a Wolby, and then we'll discuss.
I think we should.
And then the last one is called the Maximum Pep, and it is described as unapologetically full of pepperoni. So also, if you want, there is a sweepstakes happening right now where they're going to fly you out to a pizza party. And also, I love how it says a private chef will whip up a DiGiorno limited edition pizza.
You're like, yeah. Somebody's going to come and turn on the oven and put it. No, it's going to probably be a much better experience than that.
Okay.
But
and a stunt class, they say, some limited edition merch, tickets to see the movies. Most of these pizzas will also be offering where you can cut the box to get a Deadpool mask. Not all the flavors are going to feature that. So if that is important to you to get one of those Deadpool cardboard masks, be sure to check the back of the box before you bring it home that you've picked up the right pizzas. But yeah, so I'm going to go and find a chimmy pizza, and you're going to find a Wolby pizza. And we will do a very special Laughing Place edition of Pizza Night. So,
I like that.
Well, I have to see who we can convince to get the others. I'm guessing we can get Mac in on this.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yes.
So and maybe Tony, but I don't know. We'll have to see who
or
else.
Mike C, or maybe even Benji. He might be willing to. He likes Marvel.
Yeah, Doobie does not like olive, and the pizza that doesn't have any meat, it has olive. Oh, so he wouldn't be interested. But Mickey is my spirit animal. Hi.
Hello.
You were around this morning for the chat about Genie Plus, but I wasn't on air. My everybody else was. Okay. Let's see, Becca. What do we have next?
All right, now we're into Star Wars. We've got 2 more stories, and then then we can relax on the merchandise. But yeah, some new sling bags for your for your Corkcicle bottles are over at Disney Store. I think these were already available at Corkcicle, but they've come to Disney Store, and so that's where we definitely caught our attention. I love this. I love that they've got, like the child. I think, wait, actually, is that the child? I don't even remember.
Let me see. Yes.
So yes, but it also could be Yoda, and I wouldn't be mad. I guess the green is a little bit brighter, more the child.
Yes, it is. It is. And then on the dark side,
Yes,
we have.
okay.
By the way, we got those Oreos that are dark side and light
So
side.
did we.
Oh,
What
which
did you
one?
get?
Which did you? We got blue. We got light
We
side.
got red. We got dark side.
But what was wild was, okay, so I only got to have a couple before the boys in my world devoured him. I didn't even have enough to where I realized that they had characters on them.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one side says Oreo, and then the other side, and I had like two, and so I never flipped them over and saw that like it had the ones that are blue in the middle, so the light side Oreos that has like Rey and Luke and Yoda, Han, etc. And the dark side, what they have, Vader, I'm assuming, Palpatine,
Yep.
probably.
I think Darth Maul, Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Some
Did you like?
interesting choices. I mean, they're Oreos with the Kyber inspired crystal bits in the like the little crunchy sugar.
Yeah, they have
bits.
like a little bit of a kind of a crunchiness to them, kind of like when they do the ones for around the 4th of July that are Pop Rocks, except they don't pop. I mean, they don't have that like crackle to them, but they have a nice little bit of crunch to them. Gideon was saying that he felt that they were more creamy, like there was more cream.
It was beyond a double stuffed, but not quite one of the most like extreme stuff, because they've done some of those like we're extreme stuffed.
Yeah,
but it was a little bit more than a double stuff for sure.
Yeah, total. I agree. And then go ahead.
We saw them yesterday. We were at Sam's Club. We didn't purchase it, but they had a box of like, I forget how many. I guess maybe 2 or 3 packages in one box. So if you wanted to, but we were curious if those would be all the same color, like all dark side or all light side, or if maybe there's the possibility that you get a mixture. But they do have, like, you can get them at the grocery stores, but you can also get them at Sam's Club if you need a ton of them.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse asking, where are the Oreos sold? We got ours at our local Safeway, but they're also available at various Targets from what I know, from what I believe.
We got ours at Walmart Neighborhood Market.
Okay.
And I think they also had them at Walmart. And then, like I said, we saw them at Sam's Club as well. But again, that's a huge box. So
yeah,
you'd have to really like them.
we got ours at Safeway. I was gonna see if I could pull up the little commercial that they have for them because it's kind of funny. Oh, and Gio's seen them at his Target, so they're available over there. But here you go. See, so they've got like the Oreo character on the one side, but then the Oreo on the other. So, and you don't know which one you're getting before you open the package. That's part of the fun. So the package features both the red and the blue, and then when you get it home and you open it up, then you see if you ended up with the light side or the dark side. So lots of fun over there with the Oreo. They're tasty. I like the little bit of crunch. I do too. I added to the I was quite fond of it. In fact, I was thinking about asking my family to get more since they didn't share with me the first time around. So yeah. Moving on with what?
No, I just said I hear you. Like I know. Like, yes, you need to get more if they weren't gonna share.
Like I like had a couple. I went back and it's like there was one left. I was like, how did that happen? Over at Heroes and Villains, they are offering more merchandise focusing specifically on Rey and the women of Heroes and Villains. Their quality of merchandise is so nice. It's much heavier. So it is a higher value product as far as the price point compared to going to your Target or even Disney Store nowadays. But you get a much nicer, heavier weight t-shirt, heavier weight pants. So in this case, we're looking at items that are going to be celebrating Rey and the Jedi, as I recall, Becca.
Yeah, and a little bit of BB-8 in there as well. Yeah, this crossbody bag. It's more than just a purse. It's larger than like a traditional purse size. But it's convertible belt bag and crossbody. I really like that. I like that this dress has the like. Now, if it were a slit like that on its own, it would be too much for me. But because you have shorts underneath, I think it's just a really neat aesthetic, really, really fantastic look. And like, yeah, you get to have something a little bit feminine, but then it's also very like casual, very, very Rey.
And I love this pattern underneath with the Jedi logo and then kind of these the shapes throughout it. Yeah, no, great look. I'm quite fond of this. I might actually have to go check that out on my own after the show. I hadn't looked at it deeply yet. I am a big fan of this one, Becca.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love that. I love the choice of color. It's not too much color. It's fantastic.
There's something about this particular color palette right now that's grabbing my eye. It's very, I don't know, it's very 70s, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah, so these orange, these kind of earthy tones with like just a little dash of blue. It's been catching my eye. There's been a few items recently. I've actually picked up a couple with this particular color palette and this BB-8 astromech droid. It's a nice long sleeve. I like the drop shoulder. There's just everything about this to me says comfort.
Yes, I agree.
So I'm like, yeah, I can embrace that vibe. I'm there. Here we have Rey represented in kind of, to me, a samurai, really leaning into kind of the samurai aesthetic of Star Wars in this kind of attack position.
Yes.
A lightsaber at the ready. The way they have the Arabesh in the background is very, like I say, to me, kind of Japanese art tapestry in the background.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, some beautiful. Oh, the profile here with the hair design. Yeah, I know you've done that, right? What do you call those, ponytails?
I've done the little ponytails like that before. I think I did it once for the show.
Yeah, you did.
One side was my like Leia inspired, the other side was Rey. Didn't quite work, but it was fun. So yeah, no, I think that hairstyle is a great hairstyle. I like that they did something different with her, and that it was so easy to replicate. Because like with Leia, you've got either these massive like buns on the side of your head, or she has so much hair that's just always like in these gorgeous braids, but my hair was never going to be long enough for that. And so it was like, oh my gosh, I can actually, and the same thing with Padme, like her hair just in too many different styles. I'm like, I can do the Rey hairstyles. Right. This is achievable.
It's quite accessible. If you are looking for some Star Wars merchandise, be sure to check out this article, because there's purses, socks, t-shirts, some items that we haven't even showcased while we're chatting about it here. And once again, heroes and villains, a little higher price point than you're looking at with other collections, but better quality, a nice build, longer lasting. I've been very happy with the items that I have purchased or people have purchased and given to me from over at Heroes and Villains. Let's see, Becca. With that, I don't have a sensational 7 today, but I did get something in the mail that I thought I would like to share. Don't get too excited. It's not that exciting. So just because people may not know, D23.
Yes.
It's a club, right? And you think of it as far as like all the things you get to do, but so often they're, in Southern California, or they're difficult to get a hold of, or whatever, their events. So let's just take those off the table, because I'll be honest, I don't go to very many of those, but I just want to kind of let you know what it's like if you're not going to the events, what happens when you become a paid member. So, because they have like other benefits, right? So unlock the magic they show here, and the member benefits, and it shows this collector set. Well, ours finally came in the mail, and see, it looked like this when it arrived, and so it was fun. You get this nice little box of fun from D23, shows the magic and everything, and then when you open it up, you have your items are inside. So annually they give you like a collector's gift, is what they call it. And this year they're focusing on magical mystery characters, is what they're saying. So in the first box is this. It says magical mystery character. I'm not going to open that one first. I'm going to open this one first. Ah! I'm going to have to get Gideon to go get him. I left him in there.
So somebody opened it?
Yeah. It says on the back, it was all started by a mouse.
Aw.
Hey, Juby, can you message Gideon and ask him to help Mom? I left Mickey in the other room, I guess.
Aw.
So when you open it up, inside is Mickey, and it comes in this cute little box.
That is a cute box.
And everything. But here, I'll show you the other one since I forgot. I don't know how I did that. That's wild. So here's my mystery character. It's one of 4, but this year they're even doing chasers. It's kind of a wild idea, I'll be honest. So you open it up and see, here's the 4 characters that are the possibilities.
Oh,
right?
nice.
Got Genie, Mama Odie, Merlin, or Maleficent. So opened up my box, and we got a variant.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan, but it's okay. Because I guess at the fan event or whatever, maybe I'll be able to trade it with somebody. So maybe somebody else wants the variant. But check it out. So that's what he looks like. There he is. Genie. You can see the size. So right.
So is he sparkly? Is he like all sparkly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
On our discussion board, on our team Slack, it was funny. Tony described him as being made of crust.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay,
yep.
So this is what came, and then also is part of the box this year. We're like a magical pin of some sort, so representing certain, I want to say, magical elements of Disney storytelling. You'll see what I mean in just a moment, because one of the pins we got was Maui's hook, right?
Yes.
Now I will tell you, look at how it's chunky. It's a good size. It's a good size pin. It's got a bit of heft to it, and then the other pin. I guess you get 2 of them, and it's from a choice of Maui's hook, or Coco's, or Miguel's guitar from Coco, or the Encanto candle, or Madame Leota crystal ball. They have a genie lamp. They have a Yzma bottle of potion. So once again, they really seem to be trying to go with the notion that, you'll want to trade with people, or I'm guessing they'll also maybe I know they're going to offer you to buy more of them if you want to complete the set later in the year. But
those 2 that you have feel like promoting the Disney cruise line, the Disney is it I mean, I guess because isn't Moana, is she going to be on the Adventure? And then
I agree.
We're going to have, I think, right, the Haunted Mansion stuff is going to be on the Treasure. Is that right?
You know what? I have not committed that to memory yet.
Obviously, I haven't either.
and then lastly, as part of this, as I recall, this is the last element of the box, are a pack of what they call the Magic and Mystery playing cards. I haven't even opened this yet, so give me a moment while I try and open this carefully as to not totally damage my box. But see, you'll end up with things like the Cheshire Cat as the Joker. Where's my peel? There it is. Okay, peel it, open it up. I used to collect card decks, so this is particularly exciting for me. So you've got Tink as your ace. Your numbers are all standard, so there's nothing Disney about those in particular. But then you've got Jiminy as the Jack, Ursula and Vanessa as your queen on the spades, Jack and the Pumpkin King for that. Let me check. Oh, and then each suit will have a different set of characters. So what's Tony Betty saying? Yes, I set your gums free. Should I tell you, or should I wait and let y'all? What do you think? Should I reveal what happens with each suit, or like make people, wait? Oh, I'll do it. So you have your fairy godmother is the hearts. You've got Lumiere and Cogsworth as your Jack of Hearts. I wonder who's going to be the Queen of Hearts.
That's fantastic.
There you go. Your King of Hearts, and then
I like that.
Yeah, no, and the gold on here is nice. It has a nice sparkle to it. And in our clubs, we're gonna have. Oh, I'm so excited! We have the Blue Fairy. That's nice.
Aww.
That's not what got me all excited. I'll be honest, but Gurgi. We have Gurgi as your Jack in the clubs. Oh, okay, I'm so excited. I love Gurgi. Okay.
He's from Black Cauldron?
Yes. He's the one who always talks about smackings and whackings and munchies and crunchies. Okay.
That is a deep cut.
And then we've got the Evil Queen and the Wicked Witch, Hades,
yeah,
Blue and on fire.
King of the Underworld, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Lord of the Underworld, something like that.
And for our diamonds, we've got Star.
Oh,
he's so cute. Okay.
Yeah, Star is cute.
We've got Mushu. Oh, we've got Anna. I'm sorry, Elsa. Dude, misidentifying.
Ooh, I like that.
Misidentifying.
Both versions of her. I like that a lot.
Right? Yep. And as the King of Diamonds, that's an interesting choice.
Okay. Ooh. Yes.
Okay. And our final Joker is the Cuckoo.
Okay. Yes.
So there you go. So lots of, like I said, I used to collect. It's been a while since I bought a new pack, but I used to collect various decks of cards. So pretty fun. So that's what you would get, like I say, at the beginning of your kind of, whenever they dish out for that year, that calendar year of memberships, that would be your collector set. And then annually throughout the year, you get the magazine. And it's, not petite. It is large. No. It is also many pages. And it is beautifully full color, showcasing whatever kind of is the big thing of the moment. Whether it's, let's see, this particular edition came out right at the beginning of summer. So, of course, you had Inside Out 2 talked about. You had The Acolyte. You had some talk about The Little Mermaid because Disney Junior's Little Mermaid is on the horizon. And you even had our very own Jeremiah Good on the front page, which was very funny.
Love it.
We gave him lots of grief over that. So this comes quarterly. So my recollection is if you become a member of D23, it'll be $100 for an individual plan. And so you would receive all of those items as well as access to these member events and everything. But even if you never went to any of those member events, this is what would end up coming to your home. A quarterly mag, as I recall. They just say annual subscription on the site, but I feel like it comes quarterly.
Yeah.
And then the member collector set. But I guess Gideon didn't hear. Becca, let me pull up the picture, I think, of the Mickey, because you can see it on the website. See there? He's like nice. Sorcerer Mickey.
Yeah. So nice the shadow that's on the front of the box. Okay.
But what were you saying?
No, I was just going to say, like, there's a shadow on the front of the box or like a silhouette of Mickey. So that's kind of that same position, but in full color. Yeah, I think Sorcerer Mickey is probably my favorite iteration of the character.
And I guess at a recent event, they had that particular character as a variant for some people. So some people walked away with a variant model. And I guess with the variant models, you're looking at something like this across the board, where it's like the genie is blue, and then I want to say like Maleficent was pink was maybe
Okay.
purple, and Mama Odie maybe was green, or things like that. They were like a solid color. Jeremiah, as I recall, had an article about it on Laughing Place.
Okay.
So I'll see if I can find that and put it in the links where they had these items available for the media to take pictures of. But this is what came. We are members, so this was what came with our member set. We joined because of we wait and we join around fan event years to go, since we don't tend to attend a lot of the other events with D23, since we're in the Bay Area. If it was in our backyard, like if we were in Orlando or if we were in Southern California, probably would go ahead and be members to be part of kind of that more frequent event thing. But they're so hard to get into.
I know.
And the window's so short often. It's like we can't just hop on it's kind of a little more challenging to participate in. But like I say, you get a magazine, you get some fun collectibles. Last year it was a representation of that Disney 100 statue of Mickey, and he was like, had the hands up. It was the one you saw at Downtown Disney or out in front of the convention center for the was it called the Expo back then? I don't know. So, okay, Becca, I know you are ready to showcase the.
No, this is good though. We haven't done a D20. We aren't members currently, so it's nice to see what you got. And like we've gotten some really cool things in the past, but yeah, we're not currently members. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, here is your sensational 7.
And yeah, we've got
your shopping list.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I mean, well, let's see. I could try to pick 7 things to talk about.
No.
But no, we have this is shopping list. We have our Pintastic Tuesday over at Disney Store. They have 40% off select Disney t-shirts, which is perfect for summertime. Last week we took a sneak peek at the Gargoyles Steel Clan bust from Diamond Select Toys, and now it's available for pre-order. There's also, we talked about the Cinderella Vera Bradley collection at Disney Store. That is still available. We love it. Beauty and the Beast, there's a singing tea cart. It's a toy set for kids. Fantastic, right? Like, how do you not add that to your collection? And then there's a new Lily Pulitzer collection at Disney Store. This time they went with pink and purple and a little bit of green. So it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little brighter color. I like it. I think it's really cute. And they actually have sizes for girls, which I had not seen before. So that's pretty exciting. Had to throw in Stitch Attack snacks because there's plenty now and there's more coming, but tomorrow is Stitch Day, so we just had to throw that in there. Our friend Marshall is a big fan of the new Searchlight Pictures Kinds of Kindness film. It's a little bit more adult, a little bit for that older audience there, but there's merchandise. So he put it together, an article with some of the merchandise that's available themed to that movie. All I remember is that it stars Emma Stone, and I believe it's the same director who did Poor Things, whose name I can't remember, but some Searchlight Pictures stuff is available. Ever After Jewelry is at Disney Springs is getting a remodel, and so there's some new details about that. And then if you like the music of Michael Giacchino, some of his scores are going to be available on vinyl through Disney Music Emporium. And then finally, the Naboo Starship. There's a Hot Wheels Mattel toy coming later this summer. I believe July 25th is when it will go on sale, but you can check that out. It's through their Mattel Creations. So Mike put together an article for us about that. And that'll do it for the shopping list.
Ta-da! Geo points out that tonight is Disney Trivia Live TikTok, and is apparently the theme. So who knows? I know my husband is very much addicted to TikTok, and so it is often is often on the phone around here. Sorry, my son just brought this in. See?
Oh, that's cute.
So there you go. You can see the size. That's what he looks like.
I like that.
Yeah, no, I really do. So, and then tomorrow postponed from today. Appreciate everybody's flexibility on that. We are going to do Disney vacation planning. Oh, wait, no, that's on Thursday. I don't know why it says tomorrow. It should say Thursday. We'll be Disney vacation planning live. We're going to talk about holiday travel. And if you missed this morning's discussion of Genie Plus changes, then you don't understand why that says hashtag application. But go watch it and find out. So until next time, we'll see you. Thank you guys for joining us. If you had a good time, hit that like button.
Yes.
Bye for now.